Does Religion Do More Harm Than Good by Rupert Shortt. Rupert Shortt's a former religious writer for The Guardian who's a Christian. The book's quite short, it's only about 75 pages. And, well, rather than talking about his conclusion, the situation about whether religion's right or wrong is a fairly vast sort of subject. I mean, you can say that when Christianity took over the Roman Empire, some good things happened. The legislation regarding slaves changed so that masters couldn't torture them or kill them. It had to be done judicially. They couldn't brand them. Ended gladiator fights. There was more regard for human beings. Starting a war was seen as a sort of serious thing. Killing a person was seen as a sort of serious thing, so that when emperors were deposed, rather than routinely killed, they usually mutilated or something of that nature rather than killed. The ethos of Christianity led to the development of ideas of Christian charity and supporting the poor, things of that nature. On the negative side, it's obvious that Christianity invented anti-Semitism. Anti-Semitism has been a theme throughout Christian history. Christianity has doctrinally oppressed gay people, reduced women to a lower status. There have been a number of religious wars, not a huge number, but a certain number of religious wars. The effect of Christianity taking over Rome was the establishment of a theocratic state which outlawed other religions, invented a series of thought crimes such as heresy and publishing books and material which is out of line with the Christian religion, so that on either side there are huge numbers of arguments, and how one would sort of balance these, especially in a 75-page book. It's not an easy thing to do. And also, too, one of the things that the author fails to do is to look at the taking over of Rome by the Christians in a sort of cost-benefit way. What might have happened if it didn't take it over? I mean, if you look at a place like China, which is run with a Confucian ideology, which is secular, how's that turned out compared to, say, Christian Europe? How countries under Buddhism turned out? The end point of the book is that the writer says that the benefits of Christianity are that effectively, firstly, people get something out of Christianity. They say it's a positive thing, it enriches their lives. He also says that it's something which gives them something of a mature outlook, an idea of the limitations of life, notions of morality, and it's something which contributes to society moving in a positive way. He tends to see bad religion as people taking over religion and using it for their own purposes. So his idea of religion going wrong appears to be where people have some political or other agenda and then they use religion to achieve some sort of aim which is outside its scope or how it should be. That appears probably to be wrong. If you look at, say, Christianity, there's defined doctrine which is laid out in its various texts, such as the Bible and also in religious teaching. And if you look at the Bible, there is, for instance, the Ten Commandments. The first commandment suggests that rule of false good God should not be allowed. There's passions there are parts of Deuteronomy which suggest that people should be executed, their shrines destroyed. So the setting up of a Christian state in which there's exclusively one religion doesn't appear to be somebody's political agenda. It appears to be the logical outcome of certain doctrines, as is teaching around homosexuality and other such things, so that the suggestion that bad religion derives from people approaching it a certain way appears to be wrong. The major thing to say about the book is it's incredibly short, and the question about the good and bad flowing from religion is an incredibly vast subject. So it's not entirely clear, I would say, whether the book is able to deal with a complex subject in an adequate way.